Make sure. Oh, what are you doing?
I don't know.
Okay, you see where your cursor is. Your cursor is beyond the
Yes.
the thing, so it's okay to hit record because the tracks won't overlap.
Okay.
All right. So now that is recording fiends. Clue to press record. Things are up and or running.
Yes.
Maybe.
Russia, not Russiagate, Russia news, because I feel like we're the only people fucking covering this, and it's been ongoing, the concentration camps in Russia for gay people.
Oh, you know what? I listen to a lot of programs like Lefty Heads, and I'm not hearing it.
Like, what the fuck? So, once again, we're covering this. A gay man who escaped torture in Chechnya has spoken about his harrowing experience amidst Russia's anti-gay purge, which, of course, remember, we also covered it, started right after they decriminalized domestic violence. Yeah, we covered that too.
How many articles?
Oh my God, we read like 5 fucking articles to do one segment.
Yep.
Because everyone had their own spin on it. 27-year-old Amin Dzhabrailov, sure I nailed that, fled to Canada through the Rainbow Railroad, a nonprofit that helps LGBT people escape from countries where their sexuality puts their lives in danger. That's really fucking cool that exists. Unfortunate we need it. But
Tariq Nasheed is claiming that it exists so that they can bring in black immigrants to undermine foundational black Americans.
And that's why the story is about a Russian who went to Canada.
A black Russian.
He was not a black Russian. He's a right Russian. I can see him.
No.
Yeah.
He was a blushing Russian. A blushing is a black Russian. A blushing Russian.
What the fuck? All right. So speaking at a Rainbow Railroad fundraiser in Winnipeg on Thursday, he described to the CBC his ordeal as a gay man in the Russian Republic. It was awful, he said, remembering the day in March 2017 when soldiers kidnapped him from the hair salon where he worked at. I was coloring someone's hair. It was my usual day. I'd had lunch and they just came with guns. The men handcuffed Dzhabrailov, I think that's how you say it, and drove him to a torture facility where he was held for roughly 2 weeks with 17 other gay men. They were tortured almost every day and night as their captors demanded to know the names of all the gay people that they knew. As well as mental abuse and beatings, a machine delivered electric shocks that was clamped to their ears, fingers, and toes. What the fuck? All right. They were using their feet, plastic pipes to hit us. After that, they started using electric shocks. No one wanted to touch you. Oh my God. They were hitting them with pipes and hooking them up to shock machines because the guards didn't actually want to touch them because you were disgusting because you were gay. That is a higher fucking level of homophobia.
Consider the fact that Rachel Maddow is not covering this when it comes to covering Russia.
Yeah. I mean,
I would think Rachel Maddow would
have
an
interest. Of all fucking people.
One segment. I would think Rachel Maddow has a little sway over there, considering some recent ratings in past couple years.
Yes.
All right.
So apparently these guys are being tortured, but in ways that doesn't include physical contact because the guards are so homophobic they won't actually touch gay people. Okay. He said, it's like being on the edge of dying, especially when they're using that machine that makes electricity. I was screaming at them to stop this. He considered suicide, but didn't have a chance. The nightmare finally ended when soldiers brought Dzhabrailov and others to another location where his family was waiting. Once he was free, he knew he had to leave Russia as soon as possible. Dzhabrailov's friend and now partner got in touch with an LGBT network that connected them with the Rainbow Railroad, which managed to get both men out of the country safely. The pair are now enjoying their freedom in Toronto, but are keen for their story to serve as a reminder of the continuing horror faced by Chechnya's LGBTQ community. Chechnya first made headlines for its anti-gay purge in 2017. Wine Cellar covered it. When it was reported that gay police were rounding up and torturing dozens of gay men or those who were suspected of being gay. In January this year, reports of a renewed purge began emerging. Chechen officials initially denied it and blamed gay people's quote-unquote sick imagination. But the accounts of torture and abuse... Yeah, gay people said they're rounding us up and the government said they just have a sick imagination. It didn't happen.
The people that are putting electric shocks on motherfuckers are saying that you have a sick imagination.
Yep.
You're the problem.
Yep.
Did they ever catch the fucker that drove a tank into a store to get one bottle of wine?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that guy might be more of a problem.
Maybe. But the accounts of torture and abuse soon became impossible to ignore. In May, a Human Rights Watch investigation confirmed the renewed crackdown and substantiated claims that gay men were being detained, interrogated, and tortured by police. And we played the trigger warning already, right?
Oh, I'm going to add it in. We're not live.
Yeah, in one case, a man was raped with sticks.
Because he has a sick imagination.
Exactly. Since April 2017, the Russian LGBT network has evacuated 150 people out of Chechnya, with the majority settling outside of Russia. Activists have received death threats and had their homes invaded. What?
It was sticks, plural.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, plural. Yeah. And of course, now, mind you, too, in addition to this, we've covered the concentration camps before. I know in international news, I covered a activist who was murdered because someone doxed her on a gay hunting website. There was an entire website that was up for like a year, and the government knew about it and didn't make anybody take it down. And it was just personal information of people who were gay or who were like LGBT activists, so they could be hunted down and exterminated. But Russiagate and Putin, they're hacking our heating grids or something.
In Massachusetts, they're gonna knock out the old electricity there.
So, I mean, that's obviously a hypothetical Russian attack that's not going to happen is obviously more important than gay people being sent to concentration camps and raped and tortured. And, of course, remember the last time we covered this, we talked about someone who was detained and has never been heard from again.
Damn, man. Can you send me the link to that? I need to get that link up on our shit.
Which one?
This story.
Yes. Yeah, I have it actually on my show notes right on my Facebook. Yeah.
Blam. All right. So that's going on. All right, folks. We're going to dance it on forward. This is indeed the Wine Cellar, winecellarmedia.com. Share it with your motherfunky friends. If you don't have friends, share it with your cats. And guess what? Your cats are your friends.
Or your snake that's going to face boop you.
What?
The video of that, it was like a 15-foot long python somebody had in their house, and their kid was playing with it and just was face booping her.
Wait, it's a video?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck no. Yeah, you tried to show me that, and no. Big fucking animals. Not gonna happen. All right, folks, we're gonna catch you around.